Craft Club, Craft Club. We're all gonna craft at Kevin's Craft Club. You will craft, and I will craft, and we'll all craft because it's Craft Club. Oh, y'all, I just made a tutorial, a tutorial of my hats that I've been making for charity. So I'm actually, if you know, I had that huge ball of yarn and I am making hats now for charity out of that huge ball of yarn. And people keep asking me for like the pattern tutorial. They're like, it looks easy, and it is easy because like, it's basically, I made a doll head and then I put trim on it. Instead of closing up the bottom, I put trim on it, and then that's the hat. This is a child's hat. This is a little bit bigger. I think an adult could fit this hat. So I just did a tutorial and it is 50 minutes. Listen, and again, like I did not do anything. Like I'm not doing any editing, no close-ups of my nails or anything like that. It's just me talking like this for 50 minutes and doing it. And so it's not even really a tutorial, but listen, the mic is on. The mic does not always work, as I've maybe mentioned before. Sometimes when you plug it in, it doesn't work. And sometimes I'm just like, you got to do it. It's a Monday. This is the Monday. It's too early for me to be doing this, but I was like, the mic is working. You just did 50 minutes of talking. Let's just do it. You know, like I'm that person that just likes to do the thing so that, not that it's over with, like I think it's a chore, just so that it's like off of my schedule on to the next thing. Okay? Okay. Am I crazy because I just did that? Yes. I feel insane. Okay, I'm gonna keep going though. This is how much yarn that I have left from that ball, that huge comically oversized ball. I think this is not gonna make a full hat, so I'm gonna have to do a child's hat, which is fine. But how are y'all? Okay, first of all, you know what? Okay, this is the first thing I have to do. I did not do the Dear Depressed Gay Uncle last. Oh, that was like a burp hiccup. There we go. It just came up, you know, because I was talking for 50 minutes straight. For a tutorial that will make no sense, people will be like, this is not helpful. People search in like hat and I come up and I'm like, hi, don't watch me, watch Bella Coco. Okay, so I didn't do Depressed Gay Uncle because I was in Campbell River. I was in my car in the last one. So let's take a look at the week before. Let's see. I don't think there were many, but let me look. Oh, a lot of y'all are choosing your favorite pumpkin patch, which is great because I am going to announce the winner October 31st. I've not thought about it at all since I've uploaded them. So I have to do the math on who wins, etc. Okay, here's a Depressed Gay Uncle. One night I couldn't sleep, and that's when I watched this is the Richmond Man. Oh, someone's choosing. Okay, I don't want to say which one they chose. Okay, so the question is, because I have to find three. The concept of the pumpkin patches is that I find three and we choose the best of three. So this question is, how will you find your Christmas lights to view? Every year in the OC, the cities do contests of the best houses and build a list. So that's what we do, is hit up the winners. One year we found ourselves in a car light parade and it was so unexpected and so much fun. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I want that. So for the pumpkin patches, as I said, I wasn't invited to these places. I just went, and it did cost money. And I know that people are, for lack of a better word, poor. We're all poor. We're struggling. We can't spend a lot of money for these experiences. So I am going to go to three that I know are free. And I already have an idea because there's one that I go to every year that is free. There's one like little village here that puts up lights that I know during the day is free. I don't know if their Christmas lights are free, but I think they are. And then the third one I have not decided, but there's a lot of like streets, like Frog Goddess. Like Frog Goddess, you're saying. There's lots of streets here that decorate that you can drive and go and the whole street gets involved. So I want to do something like that. And I also for sure So that I think will be my 3 if I do it, because the Halloween videos didn't do very well and it's a lot of work, y'all. So I'm like, I've gone more viral on this couch, like at 3 in the morning, like filming, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, do I do it? I'm not sure, but I do like Christmas. So I probably will go to these places anyway. So I'm like, okay, let's just do it. But those are the 3 kind of ideas that I have that because I want to do free. I want to do free. But there is also one other thing that happens in this location, in this area. Should I talk about this now? Basically, the firefighters have been fundraising for their burn fund for people who are victims of, you know, fires, burns, etc. for maybe like over 20 years, right? In this one location in Vancouver. The city of Vancouver decided not to do it this year and instead puts an experience that I do not agree with and that is unfriendly to the queer community, and they've replaced it with that, and the ticket prices are $49. This is in Stanley Park, which is a public park, taxpayer park, okay? So the firefighters go, what? We didn't know. They moved it. So I am going to be supporting that one. I'm going to be getting in my gosh darn car and drive, because it is far. It is kind of where the pumpkin patches were. And if you saw in the video, I was like, I just got here and now I have to find the bathroom because it took so long to get here. I'm going to have to drive that far, but I think it'll be worth it because that is supporting the community because it's for the burn fund. Why would this city decide to move it for a paid experience for something that is bad for the community and that's just a money grab that will probably do well anyway? Anyway, I have thoughts about this, but I am going to be supporting for Christmas, free events. Halloween I think was harder, and I do like those farms and I do want to support local farms. Christmas events, there are a lot of events wherever you are, I think in every city, that are these money grabs, and I'm gonna try to avoid that this year because we're poor. We're all struggling. Inflation is high. Okay, let's go. What's next? Dear depressed gay uncle, I of course I've not looked at these before, so I'm like, what if it's a bad question? They're not bad questions, but like, what if it's a dirty question or something like that? What is this a dirty question? Okay. I think my life would be so much better if someone out there made a film about crochet and depression. Does such a thing exist, and where and when can I watch such a thing? Good question. The mediocrafter. Mediocrafter is like, it's like I'm a mediocre crocheter. We're all a part of the same team here. Yes, I of course made a movie called Crochet and Depression. It is a film that I made on my iPhone. It is about crochet and depression. It's a one-man movie musical, and I have submitted it to festivals, but I have not heard yet. I think the earliest that I will hear is right before Thanksgiving, I believe, is when they start to roll out whether you're accepted or not. But I have, it will premiere sometime next year. We will see where it goes because like I said, I made it on my iPhone. I am really proud of it. I think it is quite, what do we call it? Like, it's good for what little money and little resources I had, but a lot of film festivals that I am competing against multi-million-dollar films. So I also am preparing myself for the politics of film festivals because art is subjective. You don't always, you can be the best, but art is subjective. So there are people that are deciding, and we'll see what happens. Okay. I'm only looking for the specifically words, dear depressed gay uncle. Here's another one. Do you still have capacity for a new regular viewer? Yes, 300 views is every video. It has not grown in the year that I have been doing this. Y'all are the OGs. Y'all are the committed ones watching. But it looks like we have a new viewer. Thank you for joining. I would be happy if you would add me to your 300 consistent audiences. Welcome, Mandy MC2. Here's your ticket. Here's your ticket. Welcome. Welcome to me complaining for once a week for 15 minutes or 20 minutes, depending. You're the only YouTuber. Oh, I found you because of the crochet algorithm on Instagram. Thank you. That's excited. You're the only YouTuber I let the ads run in the hope that it helps you a little. Thank you. I have made $80 since monetizing 2 months ago. It'll grow. Or no, it's not growing, is it? It's just what it is. We just keep living. Nothing wrong. We're surviving 2025. Thank you. But yes, it does help if you watch the ads. And I even wonder, sometimes I watch it and I'm like, does it help if I watch the ads? Like, do I get money? I'm assuming no. Okay. I feel more understood here with you than with anyone else. Thank you. Thank you. Are we all, we're just surviving, right? We're surviving together. We're our own community. We're having a good time. We're doing stuff. Okay. Well, thank you for being you. Please never change a thing. Thank you. I hope to never change a thing, but I do get criticized a lot recently. And so I'm dealing with it. I'm going back and forth. You know how it goes. Okay. I see another. Dear depressed gay uncle, I'm trying really hard to be excited about all the things, and my trying is in vain. My tarot cards even have been hating my chances. Help me, please, Uncle Kevin. Listen, I also believe in tarot for some reason. Like, I feel like it does lead you, but here's the thing. I keep telling myself this, and this is maybe too dark, but I go like, look around. Nothing matters. Money isn't real because, politicians are just inflating money. The cost of things, the cost of inflation is so high, but our payment isn't going up. What we're paid is not going up. The politicians, everything, nothing makes sense right now. But what is also true is if nothing matters, then who cares? Then everything matters. You know what I mean? Like, then just do what you want to do because nothing matters. You just got to live the life you want to live because nothing matters. So it's kind of good because it's like, it absolves you from like this weird, like these weird, not morals, these ethics that have been forced upon us, right? If you absolve yourself from that and you just live your life and have fun because we only YOLO. Gross, right? That's my millennial talking. YOLO. Is it? I feel like that's like what I used to mock younger people, but like 10 years ago, like hashtag YOLO. But it's like, I would say in my depression, I actually found myself bordering more atheism. Like, I really was a spiritual person. I was a tarot card person. I believed in everything having a meaning. And then with my depression, that all went away, where I was like, oh, I actually feel nothing. Like, I feel like we are just here as beings on this planet for a finite amount of time. And so we may not have another chance to live, so live. That's all I gotta say. We just gotta live. Is that helpful? Or is that just crazy talk? I've not talked to really anyone today, so y'all are the first people I'm talking to. Okay, let's see the next one. Dear depressed gay uncle, as you know, life in the States is a cavalcade of effery. I do know that. I am a dual citizen too, and I'm watching from Canada going like, am I ever going back there? Okay. In order to give myself little dopamine hits and cope with the vast quantity of suck, I have been buying myself yarn. My room is becoming a fortress of yarn, and retail therapy can't go in forever. What do you suggest for quick dopamine that isn't add to cart? I mean, the answer is right there. You already have the yarn. Make the thing. Make the thing. The rest of the year and into 2026, let's make the thing. Like, make it into whatever you want. Like, make it into hats that you don't want, that you donate to charity or whatever. Just make the thing. But yeah, like, the yarn is hard because, like, I like yarn too, but y'all saw at the last couple events that I went to, I was not really buying yarn because I was like, I have to have a project in mind because I have all this yarn where I'm like, Oh, I don't know what to do with it because it doesn't really fit into what I want to make right now. Like I'm really into making, sweaters, and a lot of the yarn is very like way too thin to make sweaters, or it would take way too long to make it into a sweater. So I'm like, okay, that's not helpful for me. So I actually gave some yarn away to my friends who, need yarn. They're making stuff too, or maybe it inspires them, etc. But my yarn stash right now is very specific. There's a couple balls that are things that I just like the color, or I've used it in the past and I wanted to get it because it was on sale, etc., etc. But the majority of it is stuff that I am making into things. I bought this giant ball of yarn to make into these hats, and that is what I've done. So make the thing. Make the thing. Does that help? Make the thing because you already have the ingredients. Make the cookie. Make the pie. If you already have the ingredients, make the sweater. You already have the yarn. Okay, let's see. Okay, that was all from that episode. Now, does my Campbell River video, which only came out 2 days ago, have any? Let me look. Because, again, I did not prepare for this. I'm not even crocheting in this episode because I did just crochet for 50 minutes. I don't know when I'm going to release that video. When is a good time? Are y'all excited? Would you want that pattern? I just was like, I tried to do it as a short, and then I was like, oh, this is not working as a short. It's too much information. And so I did this as a long, like 50 minutes thing. But when is it good to release that? I don't know. Okay, let me see. Craft Club 42. So this is Craft Club 43, y'all. I've been doing this since January. It was the first week of January because it was my New Year's resolution. And y'all, 301 viewers. Welcome. Y'all have been consistent and I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I don't know if there were any. I love that you were all on board for this. And I appreciate y'all coming on that journey with me. Okay, so far in the week, there are none, but it is only Monday and it came out on Saturday, I believe. So one thing that happened, if you have not looked, is I went to Campbell River, and I hope that y'all enjoyed those videos. Okay, where's my hook? Oh, here it is. Okay. I hope y'all enjoyed those videos because I had a great time at the Naturally Pacific Resort. I'd also never been to Campbell River before. Campbell River is on the island, on Vancouver Island, and Vancouver Island is really, really big. Like it takes maybe 8 hours to go from like one end to the other. My mother actually lives on the island on another part, but this part was like you had to take a ferry to another section of the island that I had never been to and then drive, and it was lovely. It was lovely, and the Naturally Pacific Resort was really good. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. See, I've already screwed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Did you enjoy the tour in the golf cart? I was like, I love this. I don't know if I should keep all of this in because maybe it's too informative, but I also felt like it was a lot of fun to be like, oh, this, you know what I like is like passionate people. I said this in the Campbell River vlog too, where I was just going around the town. I like when people are passionate about their thing, whatever their thing is. If it's a museum or it's the hotel that they are, the general manager of, like, it's nice when people care about what they do and they have like all of this plethora of knowledge, even if it's a world that you don't know. I'm like, this is fun. It's fun to like hear what people think and hear what people are excited about. And so that was a lot of fun. The spa was really good. I will say I didn't film after the spa, but so that mineral pool that I went into had a whole bunch of minerals, including magnesium. And y'all know that magnesium, and this is one of those things, it's like tarot cards. Is it true? Is it not? Is it true? I don't know, right? Because it could be not true. But magnesium is known to be like for helping you sleep, right? And it also gives you really lucid dreams. And I gotta say, that night I did have pretty crazy dreams. And I was like, is this from soaking in that mineral pool? I think it was. I think it was. Did you enjoy the croissants? Did you enjoy the croissant video? Because that one was a surprise to me. I actually didn't know what to expect. Those croissants were hilarious. They were so tasty and big and decadent and I was like, this feels like too much for me. And it was the first thing I ate in the morning too. Like it was early in the morning that I was eating those croissants. And I think if you watched, I think it's the bow tie one. If you watch it, I always, you know, sound effects when they say like a dog says ruff ruff or bark bark or whatever. A cat says meow. You know when people say, oh, he snarfed? I think I snarfed. For the first time I was like, I think that's a snarf. When I bite into that like raspberry roulette, go watch the video. I think that's a snarf. I almost put that in the captions or something. I'm like, snarf. I'm sorry, I'm eating a piece of yarn right now. Listen, I have filmed a lot today. Eventually you will see, maybe soon, maybe not, eventually you will see an upload of a pattern for my helpful hats, which I'm very close to being done the ball. As you see, I will reveal soon how many hats I made. It's not as many as I wanted. It's kind of, I was like, that's a weird number to be donating. But anyway, every little bit helps, I guess, because if nothing matters, YOLO, live your life, everything matters. You make it matter. Uplifting things. Uplifting, post your favorite uplifting saying in the comments. I used to say like leap in the net will appear, but I don't believe that anymore. I also think that's kind of like dangerous. We shouldn't be leaping with no net there. That's crazy. But like, you know, YOLO, live your life. What's the one that inspires you so that we as a community, we as our theater of 300 ticket holders can keep each other going through this crazy time. Post your favorite saying, but in the comments, and we will all just inspire each other. That's what this show is all about. This show that we call Sing It With Me, Y'all Craft Club, a craft club. We're all gonna craft at Kevin's Craft Club. Oh, you will craft, oh, and I will craft, oh, and we'll all craft because it's Craft Club.